Kansas is full of good men. I don't want to be a good man. I want to be a great one.
You're gonna need this!
I don't want to die! I haven't accomplished anything yet! Please!
As a kid, I fantasized about the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
Going down it. Now you actually get to go there, experience it. What was that day like?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'll tell you, I skipped down the Yellow Brick Road. I did cartwheels on the Yellow Brick Road. It was pretty fun. You get to live your childhood fantasy out.
Your character, you get to kind of create her origin, her history. That must have been kind of cool.
I created it, but it's also on paper. I mean, so much of it is there. It's a girl who falls in love, who gets her heart broken.
Mm-hmm. And then chooses to take the easy way out, numbs the pain, and has a physical transformation. That's right. She does have a physical transformation. Yeah. Now, I know you read all 14 stories. Why do you think Baum never delved into the origins of the wizard?
He did, in fact. It's just that you don't see it happening. He just tells about it, and it's different than what's depicted in this film. But in the fourth book, he does talk about his history.
And you guys were drawing that out a little bit more in this story.
Yeah, and there were certain needs, I think, for the dramatic arc here. So they made him more of a con man than maybe he was in Baum's stories.
I might not actually be a wizard.
Yes, but they don't know that. You're capable of more than you know. Are you the great man we've been waiting for?
I think I could be.
I have to tell you that your performance of Glenda was my favorite.
Thank you so much.
Was a lot of creating her, was that pulled from the books? Were you able to get stuff from the books, or was some of that things that you guys talked about?
I mean, I can get something from anywhere. When I'm in that kind of zone of trying to prepare for something, everything becomes useful. So reading those books was, I would go through them with like a marker and like underline things, and there were definitely really valuable little nuggets that I got from there about who she was and how she behaved. They just, like the way that she spoke to children, or, the flow of her gown and what it was made out of. I would sort of underline these things and like write them in my little notebook, and then, and then I have it and I'm sort of prepared. But so yeah, everything, the books were very helpful for me.
We know who, or at least we have an idea of who your character becomes later. But
well, not really. I mean, you just see her shoes sticking out from under her house.
You're right. You're right.
It's not a big character study.
In the Wizard of Oz. But so you get to kind of create her.
Yeah.
What was that like? How much fun was that?
Total fun. I had complete liberty to. I had no restraints. I decided that. I mean, she was really brilliantly written in the script, and I decided that she should be constantly in a state of kind of pleasure. Like the more evil she is, the more fun it feels to her.
This is my sister, Evanora. I'm here to serve you.
The royal treasure of Oz. It belongs to you.
The original was a musical. Was there ever any thought of kind of turning this one into that, or even putting a number in there?
Yes, actually, there's one partial number that's kind of a tribute to the Wizard of Oz movie, but there was one moment in pre-production where I thought I could have 3 different musical numbers and it would work. But then I backed away saying, no, it's not a remake of The Wizard of Oz. I've got the wrong head on. We're really doing a prequel and a tribute to the works of Frank L. Baum.